Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to wherever you are around the world. But thank you very much for stopping by, and thank you very much for looking into my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at a special video that I'll tell you why more at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But today we're going to be looking at a video that I just never expected to be like this. And as you can see by the title, today we're going to be looking at SUNMI with LALALAY. And I'm really just shocked about this video. You'll find out a little bit more about it and also during the review itself. But for now, guys, before we start into the review, first of all, thank you very much for stopping by. And hey, if you haven't yet, please make sure you like the video, make sure you're subscribed to be part of the community, and of course, make sure to put your recommendations of what videos you want me to review next in the comment section below, because that's the best way for you guys to communicate to me. And if you haven't yet, please make sure to check out the Patreon as well. For the price of a very cheap coffee every month, you can basically not only join the community, you will support a charity and of course the channel as well. So let's not waste any more time and let's jump right into SUNMI and La 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 lay. It's a really catchy song, actually. As most of you might know, we're just gonna do one take on the review and the reaction itself. We're not gonna do any editing because, hey, I want to keep it as real as possible. But let's not waste any more time and let's jump right into video. I'll be honest, I watched this video many times because I was actually very amazed of what I saw, and now I just want to go through it, pause it with you guys, and see what we can pick up with the song itself. Let's just jump right into SUNMI and LALALAY. You know, even this shot itself is just fantastic. Like I, you know, when I normally react to something I saw for the first time, I most likely will be thinking, nah, you know, okay, it's interesting. But what I like about this specific shot is that you have a character and it's like a build-up to what's about to come. You have someone coming out of a suitcase, and the suitcase looks great in the entire room. It's very fitting. It doesn't stand out like too crazy. And you're like, why is it shaking? What is actually happening? It's a very nice shot, actually. And what I like here as well is the suitcase falls on top of her. I don't know if this was planned or if this was somehow, you know, staged. I cannot say how they did it but if this was an accident, it looks really good. And I also like that it fell on top of her because it looks as if the body is invisible. It looks fantastic. You know, it's like hiding that SUNMI is actually there. And then the song kicks in like the suitcase, Pandora's box has opened up. And here you can already see that what I really like about the voice itself is that it's really on point with the video. I think the playback, the sounds, everything is great here, and it looks really believable. Really, really nice. I also love how wide the shot is. It's just so much information. A little bit of an interesting technique here. So here we see a camera. Oh, sorry, I paused at the wrong moment, but here you can see that the camera is zooming in, right? Do you see it? And then it paused. Do you see the camera is not moving anymore? And they're using this still moment that it's not zooming in anymore for her to go down and up again. And then it continues again with the zoom in. Really, really nice job here. I love this shot. This shot is for me so amazing. So not only is the choreography really addicting to look at because it's very simple and it's very loose, if I can say it. But let's just go and analyze this from the start, okay? And we're only 30 seconds in the video, so it is going to be a bit of a longer video than normal. So here you can already see, and this is something I love about this video. The side dancers are not all on spot, you know, they're doing the choreography all at the same time, but they're all in different movements, it seems. As you can see here, their hands are a little bit different than SUNMI's, and I love how it's a little bit different. It fits a little bit to the scene itself. It's really cleverly done. But there's one shot that I really like. It's this one. So the moment where you have this one movement, you know, with the what, I don't even know what it's called, the finger sweep. I don't know what it's called. People, tell me what it is in the comments below. I have no idea. But I love how the camera moved backwards while this movement with the finger is happening. It looks very dimensional. It looks very lively. And it just looks like so many things are happening. Because not only do we see the finger moving, we see the body moving with the sweep as well. It looks so complicated, more than what it is. But it's just a fantastic shot. It looks much more interesting I think at least it looks much more interesting than if they actually just left it as a still shot and just pointed from the front. I love what they did here with the camera angles. Really nice. I'm really curious here though, like maybe we do have to look at the making of, but I'm curious if this is the same dress but they just color corrected it in post. Would be interesting to know, but I think it's a new dress. But you know how some companies are, you know, it's easier sometimes to just swap out a color. Like this transition, and we're now going into the drop, but you know, using this as a transition, it's so good. Like you can see they masked out this what do you call it, I don't know what it is, the part that's falling down. They masked that out basically, and then they put another scene behind it. Fantastic, very creative. And also you're like, wait, what? All of a sudden we're in a different scene. Super well done here. Very dimensional. Again here as well, when I saw it for the first time, I was like, wait, what is happening in the background? But all of a sudden you see all the faces focusing to her. Very creepy, a very small thing, but because of the scale, it's actually very interesting to look at, and it keeps everything very dimensional. I love what they did here with the CGI. Also here with the butterfly, it really looks as if it was part, like an art creation in this entire scene. CGI normally in K-pop doesn't look this good, but you can see they really took this time, or their time, with the CGI. It looks great. What did it even say on her leg? Float like a butterfly. Very nice, you know what they did here. Super cool. Really beautiful job. Very sexy shot by itself. Like, is this shot like this needed? No, but it's a little bit of fan service, you know, and I can understand why they did it. It's a very, well, I would like to say a sexualized shot, but it works out really well with the entire shot itself. Wait, is the face actually moving? Holy crap, look at the face. It's CGI. I thought this was a puppet, you know, I've watched this video like 20 times. But you can see that she's not really looking at it, but it would have been cooler if she was, but looks super good. Like all these small details that you don't pick up on the go here. Very nice on CGI here. Also here, for example, a great shot, a very top shot, but I love what they did here with the corner. It makes this corner so much unique, and also the colors they used here really pop fantastically here. Very nice with the choreography, and then all of a sudden, you know, they pop up one by one. If it was me, maybe, I don't know, to be honest, what went wrong here. If I would call it something wrong, but here this person, you know, pops up from the middle. This one a little bit more to the side. Here it's a little bit out of frame, and this one is completely out of shot. It would have been cooler if they had it timed a little bit more perfectly, you know, that if she is behind the front, I don't know if it's an actor or a dancer, then she only pops up. So maybe they could have planned it a little bit better, but it still looks really cool. Very creative. So this is another one moment where I think they nearly nailed what they wanted to do here. So if you listen to the voices again of the singing and you match it to what she's saying in the lip, it nearly seems as if she's nailing it. Okay, let's watch this together, and I hope that you guys can see it. Like, it nearly worked out, and it's actually amazing how it did work out with a time lapse. It would have been cooler like if it all of a sudden stopped and then she says captain, because at the beginning all of this really looks like she's actually singing the lyrics in the song, as weird as it sounds. Again, this one moment, you know, with the finger sweep, but here today in this shot they actually go forward into the shot, but it looks really nice. And what I also like about SUNMI and all the other members, they look like they're having a good time. And she has a very nice smile as well, a very natural smile. You can see that she's really happy. Like, here she kind of like, it's going to look cool. She knows exactly what's happening. She's not doing this just for the camera. She knows because she's owning the shot. Really nice. You can really see she's having a good time on camera. I also like this part, generally what's going to come now. It's a very nice relaxation to the mind, you know, whether I like to normally just black out for a second, but here nothing is happening. We have some background sounds. She's walking towards the camera, as you can see now. I love the small details here. For example, they added a bit of paint to her hair that adds a nice contrast to her hair and the backlighting. I personally think they did that so that the hair stands out a little bit more, because with it does, or else it's a little bit too much of the same color, you know. Very smart idea here. I don't know if this came afterwards or not, but it's nice. I love the quietness here, and I love the colors. And before we go with the drop itself, what I like here as well, for the people who have joined my live stream last time, I like the contrasting colors. So not the contrasting colors, these opposite cold and warm colors on both one on one side and the other on the other side. So the green on one side and the orange on the other. Looks fantastic. I think they did a fantastic job here with the lighting as well. Very nice. And then it just continues again. Really nice. Really good job on the colors here. Very nice shot as well, you know. While she is basically leaning to the left, the camera angle tilts to the right. It makes the lean that she's doing so much more aggressive, and it looks really creepy as well, this shot. I think they did a good job here. Really nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard.
I think this is the first time I've seen a choreography done in sitting. Does anyone know a choreography that has been done as well in a sitting position? Put it in the comments below. Okay, I'll be honest here, that was sorry, we have to go back again? No, here. Like, it would have been cool if she actually said higher, but she didn't. She just goes, yeah, a little bit of a missed opportunity there, but the shots still look very rich. I love the colors. You can really see that SUNMI is trying to own every shot, which I think is very interesting. Look at her just owning the shot, which is really important, especially for the soloist. Very nice. And again, with the, I don't know if it's a hand movement or when they do the swinging and the camera moves in a certain angle, the shot just looks fantastic. Just admire it. Do you guys know what I mean? Do you guys see exactly what I mean or not? It looks so cool, like fantastic. And I don't know if I would have come up with this idea as well, but it just looks so impressive. Like, hats off to whoever did the camera work here and directed them. And now we're going to a final build-up. Very nice. I like this shot as well, coming back again a little bit to the one of the first shots. It's like, hey, remember when we started? We're still there, you know? Don't worry about it. But it's still a small little remembrance, like, hey, that would also happen in the video. Very nice. It's important to remember, people, what actually happened at the beginning of the video sometimes. Because that also makes the video. Fantastic. So it was a wig. I've never watched it to this point, but it looks fantastic either way. So normally this is the time when I actually go into big screen mode and try to show you guys what I think of the song. And I just want to keep it in small because I want to skip through it a little bit for my very first point. The reason why I think this video is so good in my eyes, and I don't understand why it only has 25 or 26 million views. The reason why I really love it is because it has an amazing storytelling behind it. It really tries to explain what's happening. And also what I enjoy the most about this actually is the build-up. If we go back at the very beginning, okay, and we're just going to skip through this a little bit. We're not going to listen to the song anymore. We start with SUNMI. She's all alone. There is no extra person there. There's no one there to support her, okay? Then all of a sudden it goes from her alone to 3 people, okay? We went from 1 to 3. Fantastic, no? Then all of a sudden we go from 3 people to 5 people. Okay, now we've added 2 more again. Really cool, no? We're just gradually adding more and more people to the shot because the dance itself looks cool already with 1 person. It already looked more amazing with 3 people, but now with 5, oh my god. So what is next? So let's keep adding to the entire shot. Let's go to the next part. Where is it? Is this it? We're still at 5 people, so we went from 1 to 3 to 5 to 5. And we're going to do this slowly, okay? And then we went from 5 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We doubled again. And just look at the choreography by itself. I mean, I don't need to play it, but you get my point, I think. It looks super nice, super cool. And then you're thinking, how can they top it with 10 people? And then when you continue into the next shots, you're like, oh wait, what has to be the grand finale? They have to top this somehow, no? Because you can gradually see them add more people. Then we come to the final shot here. I don't want to count it, but I think you slowly understand my point. This technique or this build-up is fantastic. It makes you want to watch more of this video. And to be honest, I would love to see even a next level beyond this. I like what they did here, for example, with all the puppets, with her clones, if I can say it like that. But it would be amazing if we had a group of 100 people all of a sudden dancing this super nice routine, because the choreography is very nice. It's a very nice choreography to film, as I mentioned already throughout the entire review. But yeah, guys, this was really an amazing video. I personally think this is one of the best videos that I've seen in a long time in K-pop. Yeah, Taemin and Advice is good. You know, I already said that in that review, but from a story point of view, this really just keeps adding more and more to the video. They start very small and then they gradually try to build up and try to make the next shot even more impactful. And not only that, they actually achieve this. This is something that I think is very hard to achieve, especially in K-pop videos. For example, if I look at any Stray Kids video, any BTS video, you can literally just cut pieces together and it will be the same effect. But what they did with this video, they did a fantastic job on trying to just gradually grow it, making it a better video. And I just don't understand why it is not more famous than some of the other MVs. I think it's a fantastic video. It has a very nice kick to it. It has some spice to it. It has a really good feel to it. And also, SUNMI really owns this video. And that is really important because you really need to make sure that the star of the video owns their part, because the eyes are all on her. Yeah, we have a few extra dancers, but they're not the stars. They are only there to supplement and trying to add more to the video, which they also did. Them being there was very important, and I did a good job in choosing all these extra choreographers with this song itself. But yeah, guys, like I always say, now it's your turn. What do you actually think of SUNMI and LALALAY? Do you enjoy the song? Do you not enjoy the song? If you don't like it, tell me why. If you do like it, also tell me why. I want to know your suggestion as well, because I want to learn a little bit more about it. Do you think the CGI was good? Do you think the editing was good? The cutting, the color grading, which I think they did a fantastic job with, by the way? Tell me in the comments below, because like I say, this is a community. We are here to share opinions and to discover more about all these videos, and not just what we see on screen, but also how the production value is, because to me, this is actually art. This is really a one-of-a-kind video that I enjoyed a lot. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching, and like always, if you did enjoy the video, just make sure you hit the like button, maybe subscribe, maybe check out any of my links below. You know, try to join Discord, try to join the Patreon program. For the price of a cheap coffee, you can also join the Patreon community, and we're slowly growing, and it's just a great time. You know, the people there are great and they're very supportive on the K-pop world and the channel, so make sure to check that out as well. But for now, guys, thank you very much, and I hope to see you on the next video, which is most likely going to be a live stream this week. Catch you then.